it's Amber Valentine, owner and creator of Hot Mess to Hotness and Worth It Nutrition, where I help women transform the 6 inches between their ears to help them go from a hot mess to hotness. And I give you food for thought to help you think about your food, because those 6 inches also control the other inches in your life, right? Including the ones around your waist. So we're going to talk about a lot of ways to transform. And this all came about for me after going through 300-pound transformation, which was 100 pounds of body weight and 200 pounds of a husband that had to go. And I understand, like, not everyone has that same 200 pounds, right? Like, I'm not going to tell you that you need to get rid of your significant other. Let me clarify that right now. That was step one of what needed to happen for me. But I am going to help you figure out what are the pieces of you that are kind of messy and that you need to apply grace to and hang on to those things and celebrate them and realize it's okay. Like, that's just part of you. And then where are the pieces that you kind of need to go, okay, this is not okay. I need to work on this. I can change this. This is up to me. Here's what I'm going to do about it, because this is not serving my purpose. So there are pieces that you need to be okay with, and then there are pieces that you need to let go of or work on or focus on and change. And that's a beautiful thing. But how do you find those things? Like, I talk all the time about being your hot girl self, right? Because that's fun. I want you to get up in the mirror and say the same thing I do every morning. Have I told you? Do you know what I say in the mirror every morning? Oh my gosh, you're going to love this. I actually learned this when I was a sales director with a very large, well-known company. And one of the women got on stage and shared this, and I adopted it. And now I tell everybody to do it. Keep it going. I get up in the morning, I get dressed, I do all my stuff, and I look in the mirror and I say, mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the hottest of them all? Oh, golly gee, it must be me. I'm the only one I see. So dumb, but it's so great because it gives me this little bit of energy, gets my sass going for the day. And I have to remind myself quite often to be my hot girl, right? Like, I'm in control of that. But to get there, I had to do a lot of work on the hot mess. Okay. And one of the things that I noticed about myself that I decided to embrace is that I'm kind of messy. Like, I have messy hair, right? Although now that I put the right products in it, I think it's kind of hot. So I'm okay with it. But I also am very disorganized and kind of keep things all over the place. But I had to embrace that and decide that it was okay. Like, there are things that I put in place to help keep that from affecting other people or causing trouble in my life. But then some of it I have to let go. My car, total hot mess right now. Like, it looks like I live in my car. Taking time out from today to fix that is not going to serve my purpose of bringing my message to other women who are where I have been, right? So even though my car's messy right now, I'm still able to be in here making my video, getting my voice out, looking at you in your face and saying these amazing things to you. So I have to let that go, even though I know it's not the most greatest thing ever. It's not the most important thing right now, and it's not really hurting my life. I could sit here and feel guilty about it. I could stop making videos and pull my hair back and put my sweats on and go out there and take care of it. But at the end of the day, that's not the most important thing. So how do we sit down and recognize where the hot mess is? Like, what's the first step? Now, I have a lot of steps for you: meditation, affirmation, visualization, journaling. These are all really important things to help kind of pull this out. And it's not something you do in one day. But today, I'm going to give you step one for starting to really notice. And that's going to be meditation. Now, this is not some voodoo practice where I'm going to tell you, it's not, for me, religious. This is not, you're not praying to someone. If you do those things, great. Do those things. I applaud you. But that's not what this is. Okay. So if it worries you that meditation is a religious practice, I'm going to tell you that it's not. Okay. What meditation does is it quiets all of the mess and crazy that we have inside our head. I know it's not just me. Okay. I see you. It's not just me. this craziness we have inside our head that distracts us to keep us from having to deal with the things we don't want to deal with in our everyday life. So that's really important if we want to get down to the real deal. If we want to listen to what's really going on inside our heart and mind and be able to work on it, we have to quiet all of that stuff that's going on top. Meditation is the first step. Now, the first time somebody told me to do this, it was Hal Elrod, the Miracle Morning. And then one of my mentors told me to do it. And then another person, and then another person. I was like, fine, whatever. I can slay every goal in my life, right? And so I have such an attitude about that, right? Like I can do anything. I don't know where it came from, but it's in there. And I was like, I am going to totally slay this meditation thing. Okay. It's 10 minutes. Like, who cares? I'll just go sit down 10 minutes. What a big deal. I can do anything for 10 minutes. And I was told to like, turn off my phone, sit still on the floor, because if you're in the bed, you'll fall asleep. I'm going to give you that tip again in a minute. And to just quiet my mind. Okay. So I went into my bedroom. I sat down on the floor. How cute, and I'm sitting there Indian style, and I put like a app on, I think it was the Calm app, and I played like a little like song, and I'm sitting there and I thought, okay, I'm going to meditate. And I set a little timer for 10 minutes. And I was like, all right, so I'm supposed to think about nothing. Well, okay, I can do that. But like, what am I when I get done with this, like, I'm going to go make lunch for the kids. And they like it when I make like the little pretend Lunchables for them. So I'll cut up the ham in like little stars. That'll be cute. And then cracker. Oh, wait, I'm not supposed to be thinking about anything. Right. Okay. When I get done with this, I'm going to post about it on social media. Like, this is so cool. And those Lunchables will be really cute to like post on my Facebook page and tag, like, I'm such a good mom. And then like, I wonder what I'm going to wear today. Like, oh, wait. I'm supposed to be not thinking about anything. How do you think about nothing? That's impossible to do. And then I got mad, right? Because it hadn't even been like 2 or 3 minutes and I was already failing miserably at doing this. So then I thought, okay, I'm totally going to nail it this time. Okay. All right. It's only been 3 minutes. I got 7 minutes left. Like, I just have to not think about anything for like 7 minutes. But how do you like not think about anything? Like, I am way too busy for this. Like, not thinking about anything is kind of dumb. Like, how do you just tell your brain not to think about anything? I'm not doing this. This is ridiculous. I am way too busy. I am going to get up and I'm going to leave. And I got up and started to stomp out of the room in a ball of frustration. And I heard a little voice inside of me. Get closer. Listen, this is important. One of those life-changing sentences moments. I heard a little voice inside of me that said, ma'am, if you can't spend 10 minutes alone with yourself, who else is going to want to? Say less. Like, oh my God, am I really such a like crazy ball of energy that I can't just sit still for a minute and be quiet? Like, come on. Like, if I can't even hang out with me, who else is going to want to hang out with me? It hit me hard. Hit me like a hammer in the head. So I went back down. I went back and I sat down and I thought, I'm going to do this. Okay. And so then I like got really focused and got really determined. And I was like, all right, I'm going to pay attention to my thoughts and just like be cool about it. Oh my God, I'm doing it. I'm not thinking about anything. Well, I'm thinking about the fact that I'm not thinking about anything. So aren't I thinking about something? Oh my God. So long story, too late. Short is that it's really hard. Okay. It's really hard to quiet the voice inside your head, but it's totally worth it. All right. Because you have to figure out how to stop all of the noise that's going on so that you can hear what's down here. You are never going to get to down here. That's what all this is designed to do. It's designed to distract you from whatever is down here. Okay. And so this keeps your mind busy so that the pain of down here doesn't have to come. Well, if you don't get to the pain, then you don't get to fix it. You don't get to pull it out. You don't get to see what it is. And then you can't work on it. And then your hot girl is getting further and further away. Right. That's not what we're here for. We are here to dig up the hot mess and to figure it out. So we're going to do it together. So here's what I want you to do, because another problem is going to happen is as you're doing this, you are going to hear things that are really important. Once your brain gets done with all this chatter, post on social media, what shoes am I going to wear today, make lunch, la, la, la. You get done with that. Then your brain, because it's really good at protecting you, is going to throw even harder things at you. Hey, you haven't made that doctor's appointment. Did you remember to follow up on that email? Oh my God, girl, today is pajama day at school. You better get like the important, urgent things that will make you feel like you need to stop and go take care of them right now. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to take a journal, a notebook, a piece of paper, your phone with you when you meditate. And when the important things come up that you're like, oh, I actually need to do that, I want you to write them down. Make yourself a list so that you can actually sit still for the 10 minutes and you can just be okay for 10 minutes. That's all it takes, 10. Set a timer on your phone, have the little journal next to you, write down the important things when they come up so that you can handle them after your 10 minutes. Because this 10 minutes that I'm going to ask you to do every morning is just for you. That 10 minutes is for you to spend time with you, for you to fall in love with you. It is the first step that leads to everything else. I want you to sit there for that 10 minutes, quiet your mind, and start telling yourself the reasons that you're already okay, that you're just in that moment. You're just breathing and everything is okay and life is good and you're healthy and calm and happy and you have this time for yourself. Starting your day with that as your foundation is such a big deal. It helps so much in making the decisions for the rest of the day for you to be in your hot girl instead of your hot mess. Okay? Here's what else it does. It exercises a muscle in your brain, in your thinker, in your being that can help you pull yourself away from your thoughts and from your emotion of a situation and just be okay. Once you tone this muscle, like you would in the gym, by doing this every day consistently, it gets stronger and stronger. So then when you're in a moment where you're maybe standing in front of a vending machine because that one girl at work that always tries to ruin your life has just done something really stupid and you can't, like, you're going to wring her neck, and you're afraid you're going to get fired, so you're going to eat a candy bar instead. In that moment, you can trigger yourself to pull away from the situation and go, wait a minute, I don't really want a candy bar. I just want to wring so-and-so's neck. So maybe I shouldn't eat the candy bar. Maybe I should go for a walk, calm myself down. I'll do 10 minutes of meditation, separate from this, and then go be a good person. Be my hot girl self for the rest of the day instead of giving into that thing. It helps you so much separate from all of the chatter and to be your hottest self. So do the 10 minutes every day. Because if you won't spend 10 minutes with yourself, who else is going to want to? This is life-changing stuff, okay? And that 10 minutes, just like I tell you at the end of every video, that time is going to pass anyway. We might as well use it for something great. Go spend some time with yourself this week. And in case you didn't know, I love you. Mwah!